Ace Bailey on the floor, young talent from Rutgers with a nice pull-up.
I'm serious, he answers to it. He's used to it now. I rarely hear James. Okay, I don't know about this.
Man, look at Collier get that dribble out in front, drive into it. Denny closes fast, blocks the shot. Denny gets it back from JG. Up the floor he comes, galloping dribble inside to Drew. He'll redirect back into the score.
Hustle defensive play, gets the run out.
Collier off the screen on the wing. Cody Williams steps up, and Williams drills a baseline.
But I mean, I'm not watching any of these guys a quarter of the amount of time you are spending. You are in the weeds. Like you know the whole report on these draft picks coming up. Oh boy, Sensabaugh, he can score the ball. Gives them, they send the extra help, and Scooter's over there wide open. Shot looks good.
Collier off the screen, handling left to right. In the paint, he tucks it up and under, and there's Williams again, very athletic, and he couldn't quite get up into the air and slapped away. Controlled by Utah on the fly. Sensabaugh hops in to Filipowski for three. Filipowski. Bible knifes in. Hands off to Klinger. Knocks it down, controls it. Drop step spin, going lefty off the window, up and in.
Good move, solid footwork. They take away the middle. That's where the big wants to go first, and then you drop step.
Filipowski outside, fields it low, and fires and hits another three.
It's not a fluke.
Bailey outside. Good form. Banked it up and in. I'm sure that was his intention, but I like it. Scoop faces up and drills a three. Boy, his second triple. He's looked good. He's flown. 13-point Utah lead. Garcia high bank up and in as he dashes into the paint. See it from Texas A&M. Good basketball program. Krejci sets his feet to the baseline, dumps it inside, going lefty is Holiday to flip it up and in.
Good dribble drive from V, drawing the help, making it easy for Drew. With the nice left hand. That's another thing Dame said. He feels like Drew might be left-handed.
That's right. Still time. 14 games remaining in the season. Sensabaugh side of three. Looking to get 40. Sissoko. Outlet pass to Holiday. He'll lay it up and in. Donovan with it. Inside. Holiday throws a pass out of a double team in the paint to City, who drills a three in the corner. That was a beautifully orchestrated play. Krejci sees two, swings over here to Sissoko, back out on top to Vít Krejci. On to Holiday for three. Drew Holiday, as we mentioned at the top, he's shooting 50%. Krejci pitches outside of Holiday, one dribble up for three, short iron, rebound Vít. Cycle it back outside to Kamara. Holiday into the lane, look at the tips, look at the redirects. Holiday tips to Klingon, and he just flicks it in. Holiday, little head and shoulders, steps back, sets his feet for three and drained it. What a beautiful shot. Wow. Sensabaugh being ridden by Sissoko downhill, hands off to the big man Shibwe. Drew sees two along the far edge, centers it here to Vít. Off it comes to Kamara. Steps back off a hard dribble and then sticks a mid-range. Blazers recapture, Matisse ends up with it, and he drains a three.
Right now, the Blazers being more dominant with their size and their presence, getting themselves second opportunity.
Portland up 7. 6:58 to play in the second. Sensabaugh hesitates, wraps it between the wickets. In he comes to a float game, up and in. Matisse to the baseline, sees a trap. Tough pass in there to Klingon. It was low. Tipped away, Utah on the fly. Williams extends with the left hand. Up and in on the fast break. In the house, 2:26 to go in the second. Denny powers into it, swings it outside to Matisse. He's there.
Into the assist.
They rotate it outside of Collier. He's got a quick one. Nice follow in there by Mbeg to tip it up and in. And he runs his string to 4 of 4. That's his first miss from beyond the arc. Collier the other way, gathering steam into the lane to lay it in lefty. Nice finish. On the run. Finds Sensabaugh for three.
He has not seen a shot he does not like, or that he can't make. He is a very...
Sensabaugh gets a little space. Holiday sails by him. He stops and pops and hits. Utah shooting 49% from the field, 8 of 16 from 3. Denny Avdia turns the corner, extend off to Philadelphia early tomorrow morning for a game Sunday in Philadelphia, PA. Harkless outside, plants a deep one. And the rebound is controlled by the Blazers. Sissoko, give and go up the floor in transition. Lincoln's pass knocked down. Filipowski will field it up the floor to Williams. Two-hand flush. The Blazers turned the ball over 10 times in the first half. Here's Holiday. His triple is in and out. The rebound dug out of there by Sissoko, and City will lay it up and in. Rotated to Clingan for three. Tipped out. Utah on the run. They have a man back. Cherry picking. No surprise. Sensible. Holiday outside. Gives it to Grant. Off the screen. Ball deflected. Another Blazer turnover. Filipowski with just sloppy basketball right now. Harkless wide open in transition. Avdia. Quick little staccato dribble over to City. He lines up a three. Lincoln keeps it alive, battling inside with Filipowski. That is Grant to reach up and score. Yes, rebounded, one of the keys.
That is right, Kevin. Ace Bailey, he will not return to tonight's game with concussion symptoms.
Thank you. Utah's going to be an interesting club next year for sure. Jared Jackson coming on. Quick crossover over to City. Denny. Oh, that was dastardly is what that was.
The cool the truck does every game to bring these games to life.
Yep.
Put out a lot of fires and figure out a bunch of things that I know we want to be able to what are you feeling, Kev? Is it the Blazers are going? They're going to click this into gear in the fourth quarter, or is it? I don't know. Sometimes the Blazers have done that, but just not enough, not as much as they could.
Garcia defending Holiday well, but he sends in a high bank up and in. That was a beautiful move. Swings to Holiday, steps back, fires over Filipowski. That's short. Lincoln in there digging for it. Ball comes free. Beat recovers, gives to Denny into the lane, climbs in the air, laid it in as he avoids Jeepway in the air. Avdia with 13 tonight, 97-89. Filipowski.
Well, we had to get that up quick.
Garcia short with that offering. Denny finds a man down the court with feet to lay it in.
It's been a lot of plays like the majority of the time.
Under 10 minutes remaining in this one. Garcia to the baseline, hook pass to Jeepway. Another quick draw, tips it in, lobbed it in. Then a $2 purchase tomorrow morning at the local McDonald's. Redeemable on the McDonald's app.
I like the confidence in that shot from Tumani.
Bullets a pass out to a leading shooter and Sensible.
Yeah, we talked about it in the first half.
And Bang runs into the pass, bouncing here to a cutter, avoiding traffic. Sensible. That was a really sly move from Sensible.
But he has the size advantage, just like he showed in getting that rebound.
Holiday a three, got it. Drew Holiday, 4 of 9. And Bang, a lefty runner, no. Rebound to the Blazers. Denny Avdia strolls in deep. Outside to Scoot, catch and shoot three, got it. Scoot Henderson. When we get to Philly and ask him what the difference over the last 3 games is. Do you think it's just a mental thing? Is it maybe a slight adjustment we aren't seeing? What could that be?
There's a review on his performance by people who follow the game. And that could be a lot, you know, to deal with. Good job, DC. Stay with it. He can get the easy rebound.
Collier into the lane, a nice runner. Yeah, Scoot really has not gotten a whistle tonight. Up it comes to Isaiah Collier. Gets to the middle and pumped it up and in. Collier. Hey, boy, that's impressive. That's on 2 miles. Avdia now will drive it into the lane. Leave it up top. There's Donovan Clingan for the two-hand hammer. 124-114, the final of the Blazers.